Hey guys, it's Nathan, and I am back with yet another video. Uh, Things have definitely been changing. I am now 2 months and a week on T, so 9 weeks, and I've noticed a lot of changes. I have definitely noticed some facial hair coming in a little bit more. It's not coming in very thick, but it is there. I'm getting a lot of little stray hairs on my chin, and my mustache is getting a little bit darker, and I've even noticed some right here as well. I've also noticed some chest hair and just overall body hair coming in a little bit darker, changing from peach fuzz to actual hair. My knuckles are also changing, which someone pointed out. I didn't think anything of it, but they said that the knuckles are spacing a little bit more on the masculinity side. And I've had a couple people comment on my jaw structure looking a little bit more chiseled on my face, instead of being more rounded, which I haven't personally noticed, but I guess that's a change that people have been noticing. I've also noticed my hair. I'm sorry, my hair. My voice is deepening. It is cracking a lot more, and I am speaking in a slightly lower tone, but it's not deep yet. I guess if that makes any sense. I mean, it should make sense. But yeah, I have noticed it cracking a lot, and I've noticed the change in my voice definitely. When I am talking or getting overly excited, a lot of cracks happen, and it's actually really funny, but it's a part of the change. I have also noticed that interactions with other people are changing a little bit, and I like to think it's for the better. Um, More people are seeing me as a male and not a female. Well, I still get asked about my age a lot because I still look 15, 16, and I do occasionally still get incorrectly incorrectly gendered, which it's a part of the thing. Until I definitely start changing, then hopefully that's when that'll stop. I have noticed that my little downstairs is growing. It went through a growth spurt, and apparently it's very normal. You get like the first one within first growth spurt within the first few months, and then you don't see another growth spurt after for another couple months. But I definitely saw the growth spurt. And I've lost almost 15 pounds now. I think in the last video it was 10 pounds, so I've lost about 15 pounds now. I was also doing some research on top surgery because it's very dire. That is definitely the next big step. And I actually called my insurance, and they said that they used to cover it, but just recently they switched it over from a medical necessity to a cosmetic, and that they are trying to fight back to make that into a fight back and go back to it being a medical necessity. So they did say to call within about in a month to see where that changed, see where they stood on that. But hopefully it does go back to a medical necessity, because I do really want to get top surgery, and I would really want it to be covered. That way I can get it sooner, because if not, it's going to take me like another year or two to be able to even afford top surgery with the savings, and it's pretty pricey. But here's hoping that it does go back to medical necessity, so I can get it covered. I did go through a it was very close to a heart attack last week because I ran out of tea, and I did not realize it until I had to do my shot on Wednesday. And when I went to go do my shot, my vial was empty, and I didn't notice until that day. So I went through hoops calling my insurance, trying to get a hold of someone, because they said that it was covered, and I called Walgreens, and they said that I had a refill, but then when I went to go pick it up, they said it wasn't covered, and that it was like $150. So I called my insurance, because I got a letter in December saying that they were going to cover it until the end of December, so till the end of 2018, so December. So they were going to cover it for the whole year, and then all of a sudden they said that, hey, it's not covered anymore. But it just turns out that the benefits changed a little bit, and I did get a new member ID. So it took me at least 3 hours, fix all that shit, fix all that nonsense, and get Walgreens to call my insurance to make sure that it is covered. But it was covered, so it turned out to be okay. I didn't miss a shot. I was very panicky about missing a shot. I didn't want to deal with it, because I am feeling the closer it gets to the day of my next shot, I do feel a little bit more down. And, it's not nice, but it's covered, so I'm all set. And then I do see my doctor on March 5th, so I'm going to be asking him a bunch of questions about changes, and it's just a little thing. I do have to get my blood drawn this Friday, so that'll be fun. I actually don't mind needles, so I did a little research on bottom surgery because I didn't really think I wanted bottom surgery because I wasn't fond of the skin grafts for myself and doing the phallo surgery. I forget the whole word, I can't pronounce it. Because I wasn't fond of having a huge scar from the skin graft, but I did do research and they do the meta surgery, and that does seem something more like something that I would do. So later down the line, in a couple of years, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. And I'm just doing research on what exactly they do and how long the recovery is and all that nonsense. And then it's just, yeah. So it's just a quick little short little video doing an update. My videos are real embarrassing in the early beginning. But yeah, just been working a lot and I'm exhausted from work. This is the first job that I've had where I work a steady 40 hours a week, so I'm not used to it. It's not a terribly difficult job. I mean, it's just retail. So it's just dealing with customers and guests and video games. But the 40 hours is definitely getting to me. I've never had it before. I mean, I'm not super exhausted, but I do feel like I need to rejuvenate on my days off from social interactions just because I'm around so many people at work. But things are going good. Work is going good, and my boss said hopefully within the next couple months he does see me owning my own store. So I just need to stick it out, and hopefully that'll happen soon because I wouldn't mind owning my own store. I think that'd be really cool. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave a comment, send me an email. You know where to reach me. Links are down below. And if you like these videos and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. And I appreciate it. You guys have a great day.